Hi, my name is Kathleen. Welcome to class. Moving through another Vinyasa practice today. So grab your props, let's get set up. We'll begin straight away in child's pose. So we shift towards the back of the mat. Just bringing toes together, taking knees nice and wide. I hope this video finds you really well. I'm quite warm today. I feel like I'm really ready to flow. So let's begin. Hands overhead, elbows down, rest the forehead onto the mat. Just adding any movement that is needed in your body today so you can get really comfortable into your posture. Starting to slow the breath. Just tuning into the beautiful hush that it makes as it enters and leaves the body. Immediately going to bend the elbows a little deeper, so we're framing the head with the arms. Just to help us drop even deeper into this beautiful restorative pose. By bending the elbows and framing the head, we create a little more space around the head, the neck and the shoulders, and we're going to slowly begin to roll the head right to left, just massaging over the brow line, over the forehead. Lots of tiny little pressure points around the head and the skull. We're just going to massage over them now. And then we're going to play with rolling right over the skull. Bring the hands in underneath the shoulders. Keeping the head centered to begin. Just start to push the hips from the heels. Roll onto the crown of the head and then roll back down into child's pose. Try that again. Roll all the way up. So you're coming right up into the hairline, right onto the crown of the head. There's a little plate there you can feel as you come all the way up and over. It's almost like a landing. We pause there and then roll all the way back down, and then you can start to play with shifting right to left, from rolling up and down, even finding circular movements over the hairline, over the top of the skull. Just starting to warm around the base of the neck, just stimulating all those beautiful massage points around the temples, between the eyebrows. We move organically, we move intuitively, just really naturally finding places. Feels really nice in the body when we just apply a little pressure. Okay, and then just landing center, hold still, take a full round of breath. Nice to be clearing breath out. And then we're going to start to lift into tabletop position. So bring the body out, walk the hands forward a step. Shift the knees in under the hips. And we're going to take cat-cow, but we're going to take this really basic repetitive movement with a different position through the lower body. So we're going to extend the left leg straight out from the hip, flattening the foot down, toes pointing forward. So we're going to move through cat-cow like this. It's just going to shift and change the sensation and opening around hips and pelvis. So as we drop the belly, roll the shoulders back, bring the gaze up a little. And then as you exhale, drop head heavy, lift and round through the spine. Try that again. Inhale, open. Exhale, draw belly button to spine, open between the shoulder blades. Just a couple more rounds like this. You may even start to feel the femur bone rolling around the hip socket, opening in a couple of new ways, maybe creating some new sensation. Just one more like that. Exhale, lift high, release every drop of breath. And then settling the spine back into neutral. We're going to walk the hands up onto the thighs. Sit up nice and tall. Bringing the fingertips behind the ears. Widen the elbows a little more. Take a big breath. As we exhale, we're going to drop that left elbow down towards left thigh. So we're reaching up with the right elbow, creating a beautiful big stretch down the side body. Inhale back up through center. As we exhale, dropping over. Inhale back up, just one more like that. As we come up nice and tall, we're going to release the right hand down. Now I'm going to turn to you so you can see exactly what I'm doing. Right hand comes down, we're going to reach up and over with the left arm. Gentle side plank here. We're going to add in a little bit of movement though, circling that top arm. Up and over, rolling through the shoulder joint. Creating lots of space over the top of the hip, down the waist, through the rib cage. Just one more. Come back center, replacing the left knee. We'll switch to the opposite side. So this time, right leg out. Straight in line with the hip, foot flattens to the earth, toes face forward. Returning to cat and cow curl. Drop the belly, roll shoulders back. Exhale, lifting strong through the belly, drop head heavy. Few more rounds just like that, warming up the spine. Connecting the breath to the movement. Can almost feel a little awkward because the whole range isn't there. When we're usually symmetrical through lower body, we have a little bit more movement. But I just wanted to shift sensation. Open the body in new ways. Try something different. Just one more. Exhale, lift. Just hold for a second longer. Release all the breath. And then settle into neutral. Hands walk in. Fingertips behind the ears. Broaden across chest and shoulders. As we exhale, take elbow to right thigh. Lift up nice and tall. So a little bit of core work to hold us steady. Exhale over, opening left side body. Just one more. Good. As we come up, this time left hand lands, right arm reaches overhead. We circle, holding this very gentle side plank. So again, if you can't see me, just bottom knee down. Top leg long, huge big shifting circles. Opening the heart up, softening the gaze down to rotate through the neck. Just one more. Good, and then as we come back, through tabletop position, dropping the right knee back to the earth. We tackle 10 toes, we lift to plank position. And then exhale back into downward facing dog. Just pedal it out here, really kneading the toes into the mat, dropping the heels down. Creating a beautiful big stretch under the feet, into the Achilles and the calves. Again, I like to bring the feet about hip distance. Then bring the gaze up, check on the hands, spread the fingers and plant the palms down. If there's lines on your mat, extremely helpful to ensure that we're nice and even and aligned through the body. Just dropping the head down, ears between the biceps, pressing into the earth to lift and roll the hips up. Creating lots of space through the vertebrae. Take another breath here. Let's be clearing breath out. Gaze comes forward, little baby steps, walks us to the top of the mat. So very similar through our practice. Very similar framework, just lots of different variations in the way that we warm up and we flow. So we're going to lift the heart up. Hands wrapped to calves, bow down. 2 more like that. Brace the belly, shoulders back. Exhale, bow. Last one, wave the spine up. And then pour the torso over thighs. Release the breath, little nod, little shake of the head. Hands can rest wherever you wish. Sometimes just bringing them to the back of the ankles. Encouraging the fold to deepen just slightly feels really nice. Other days you may be craving more movement, more warmth in the body. We can sweep the fingernails right to left. Maybe you're just happy hanging through the center line of this fold. Just always offering a nice gentle bend at the knees, especially early in the class while we're still warming. And then bending the knees deeply so you can roll all the way back up to standing. Just bracing the belly, curling through the spine, unrolling. Coming up tall, we loop shoulders back and down. Landing in Tadasana at the very top of the mat. Now, if you feel comfortable with closing down the eyes, I encourage you to take our sun salutations. With the eyes closed down, tuning into the world within you. A mindful movement flow. Feeling every shift and every muscle fiber. Transitioning us between our poses. So maybe you need to slow it down. Maybe blink up at the screen if you get a little lost in where you're going, but we're going to listen and follow the breath. With the palms facing forward, chest light and buoyant, we inhale, bring the arms up. Palms touch, we exhale, hinge from the hips, slowly bow all the way down. Halfway lift again, lengthen the spine. Stepping back to high push-up, we can drop knees or keep them lifted. Follow your breath out all the way down. Roll shoulders back, baby cobra or upward dog. Exhaling, brace the belly, lift the hips up, sink the heels down. One big breath. Big breath out. Step or float forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, push through the feet, circle overhead. Exhale, fold forward, follow the timing of your breath. A moving meditation, half lift. High to low push up, brace the belly. Elbows slide past the rib cage. Inhale, strong through the legs. Exhale, back to downward dog. Clear the last of the breath. Inhale. Exhale. Step or float forward. One more round through. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift heart. Exhale, your Vinyasa flow. Good, land back into down dog. We just hold here for a moment, allow everyone to catch up. And then we move on from this beautiful down dog. You can blink your eyes back open now. We're going to inhale, come into three-legged dog, lifting the right heel high. Stepping all the way through, drop back heel down. We're rising up into warrior one. Just take a big breath out to sink into the legs. Gently turn forward. Reach through the fingertips. As we exhale, circle the hands down. We're going to link the fingertips behind us. Push the knuckles down towards the earth. See if you can roll the shoulders back and down. Going to take another big breath in. And then as we exhale, bowing forward, humble warrior. We drop the head, that right shoulder slides past the right knee. You might even like to rest the shoulder onto the thigh, using it like a little shelf here. Fingertips linking, we're reaching them overhead, softening the weight of the head down. So it's a real surrender through upper body. Standing strong through the legs so we can bow forward. Take another breath. Huge big breath out. Release the hands. We're going to sweep them all the way back up to standing. And then both hands land, right foot back. Vinyasa flow. Knees lifted or lowered. Baby cobra or up dog. You can use your knees or roll over the toes. Come back to downward dog. Left hand side, left heel rises. Stepping through warrior one. Dropping in. Use your next breath in to reach. Big breath out to circle hands down. Push the knuckles to the earth. Rolling the shoulders back and down. Lift the heart up. Humble warrior. Bow the head down. Reaching, squeezing the arms skyward, and then reaching towards the top of the mat. We want to spread the collarbones, sink into the strength of the legs. Feel that reach overhead. One more breath. Huge breath out. Releasing the hands, sweeping them skyward. Both hands land, left foot back, your vinyasa. Inhale. Back to downward facing dog. Now let's move through some lunges. They're going to be moving lunges, so quite dynamic. 3 breaths, 3 dynamic moves per posture. Let's lift right heel high. Stepping all the way through runner's lunge. We're going to drop into the hips, open the heart up, gaze forward. Exhale, straightening front leg, drop knee to nose. 2 more like that. Rocking forward, rocking back. 1 more. This time as you come forward, land here. We're going to reach arms up overhead. Bend the elbows, big cactus arms. Fly here. Inhale, reach, start to straighten front leg. Exhale, drop in. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. We're going to stay low in our lunge, reach the arms up, drop back heel down, open the arms wide. We've got a tug of war. We're going to reach forward and then reach back. Come forward and back. 1 more time, shifting through the body. Holding strong in the legs. This time we hold forward. Extended side angle as we reach up and over. We're going to continue those big circles. Turning the heart up, just allowing the gaze to follow through the arms. 1 more. Exhale, both hands land. We're going to step to plank position. 1 more moving posture. Both heels tip to the right. We're going to take left arm to the sky. From side plank, remember, always drop bottom knee if you need support here. Holding side plank, we're going to bend at the knees. Crouch down at the back of the mat. Tap the outside of the shin. And then push up and over. Big arching side plank. bend low, rebound, long and reach. One more. Come all the way over, swim that top arm all the way to the earth, square hips and shoulders, lower down. Inhale up, downward dog. Peel it out, catch your breath. Left hand side. Left heel lifts high. Stepping through. Nice long lunge back to the beginning. Dynamic rock forward and back. Drop the hips, open the chest up. As you exhale, shift the hips back. Soften the back heel, knee to nose. 2 more like that. Last one, this time we hold here. Lift to crescent. Bend the elbows, big cactus arms. Inhale up and out. Exhale, dropping in. Good, let's take one more. Hold the lunge down. Lift the arms, open them out. Warrior 2, tug of war. We reach forward. Take the gaze behind you, reach out of the shoulder, come as far back as you can reach. And tug of war back. Last one. I feel this really strongly through the obliques so we don't topple over. Come forward, elbow to thigh, top arm, huge big circles. Sweep the mat, roll up and open. Last one here. Both hands land, we step left foot back, holding in plank, side plank position. Heels tip left, right arm to the sky, we're gonna crouch down, tap the shin, and then like a spring, lift the hips up, reach up and over. 2 more. Last one. Swim all the way over. One of our final vinyasas, come down. Inhale, rise. Back to down dog. Good, catch your breath once again. Maybe this pause is more for me than you. We're gonna walk the hands back towards the feet. Bring the feet a little wider. Turn the toes out, so my heels are just wider than the mat. It feels like you want to come into Malasana. We're only coming down halfway. So we're squatting, hips down in line with the knees, elbows to inner thighs, hands to the heart. Malasana squat here. We're just holding. We're going to rock right to left side if that helps you to stay here. Picking up pelvic floor. Keeping the heart and the face lifted as much as possible. So tempting to sit into the joints here and take the work out of the muscles. Stay lifted. I'm here with you. I can feel the lactic acid building. And then a little bit of relief, fingertips to the earth. Push the heels out, forward fold. Grab outer ankles. Continue that rock from right to left side. So legs are straight, torso stays in the center. We're tilting the pelvis. Just a little bit of mobility work as we roll the hip bones or the top of the femur bones around the hip sockets. So enjoy this recovery because we've got more squats. Good, lift the gaze up. Draw the heels in, sink the hips down. Malasana squat once again. Just slowing breath. Adding movement if that helps us to stay here. Another big breath. Nice big breath out. Fingertips land, heels push out. Grab the ankles, keep shifting right to left. We're going to take one more round, or one more hold. So gather the breath in. Smooth the breath out. Release any doubts. We're strong enough to hold this. Drop down. Elbows to thighs. Drag the thumb to the heart. Use it to keep the heart lifted. We've got this. 2 big breaths. Last one. Good. Fingertips land, heels out. Last rock here. Feel the lactic acid flood out of the muscles. Little nod or shake if you seem to have accumulated tension around the neck and shoulders. Just releasing. Good. Hands down, heels walk in. You're going to drop down onto the knees, sweep the legs to one side, bring the legs out in front of you. So coming into Paschimottanasana, I'm going to get you to bend the knees as much as you need here so you can grab the outer blades of the feet. So maybe the legs are straight, maybe we need a huge big bend. Wherever you are at, I want you to roll and tilt the pelvis forward. Lift up out of the pelvis, lengthen through the spine. And then as you exhale, soften the elbows, start to lay the torso over the thighs. Take one more like that, halfway lift. And then exhale, bow down. Holding here. Releasing the back of the neck. Good. We're going to come out of Paschimottanasana. Release the hands next to the ankles. Slide the hands up the length of the leg. Let them land beside the hip. And then we're going to rock right to left side so we can take a seat up on the bottom, up on the hands. We're going to move into fish pose. If you do have any neck or upper back problems, I recommend that you come down onto the elbows and then pause here. And then just practice undulating through the spine, drawing the shoulders back, lifting heart center, but keeping the head up. If you're feeling okay, what we're gonna do is drop the head back. We're gonna slide up the mat until the crown of the head very gently connects to the earth. Hopefully you don't have a bun in your hair like me today. It's right in the road. But we're going to find that same lift through heart center, drawing the face towards the very top of the mat. Pressure through hands and elbows so we can lift heart center. I'm just going to talk you through. This is a little bit hard while I'm holding it. You even might like to draw the teeth together here. That'll help lengthen and open through the throat and the neck. So as you're breathing, that channel, that tunnel is completely open and clear. And you may find here that you can take some of the biggest, deepest breaths that you've taken all day. Really expansive. The heart is lifted. There's no compression on the belly. That airway is open and free. So just take 2 more. If you're still in fish pose, 1 more huge big lift up. And then press into the hands and the elbows. Draw the chin towards the chest. Start to straighten the arms out until you lay all the way down onto your back. Just take a second. When we open the heart space so deeply, you can almost feel a vibration or a hum of energy that needs to kind of settle back down into the body. Like prana, that vitality is just thrumming through the body now. Just slow everything down again. Then I'm going to slide one heel at a time up towards the bottom. Keeping the knees open. Just resting here in Supta Baddha Konasana. I even like to take the hands to the very top of the thighs so the thumbs meet the hip crease. You can push the thighs away from you. Just lengthening into the lumbar spine just a little further. The body feels really warm, you can take the arms wide, turn the palms up. You may prefer the warmth and the pressure of the hands on the belly or over the heart. Just settle back into the rhythm of the heart beating and the belly breath. As you feel ready, you're just moving hands to outer thighs, drawing knees together. Gathering them right up, hug them in towards the chest. Inviting a little rock from right to left. If you want to explore the outer circumference of your sacrum, just add circles. This will spread the massage and sensation down to the tailbone. To outer hips up into the middle of the back. Just another little bit of self-massage here. We did the forehead and the crown. Now we do the back of the sacrum and lumbar spine. Bit of self-massage is incredible. You get to determine the pace and the pressure. If there's any areas that catch or feel a little sticky, just offer more time and attention to those places until the resistance dissolves. I'm going to release the feet down onto the mat, extending the legs long. Taking the hands wide of the body, turning the palms up. Just allow the feet to drop open, unlocking around ankles and knees and hips. Softening the belly down so the spine can also melt towards the earth. And again, bringing that lightness, that buoyancy across the chest, just feeling the breath rise up into belly and chest, cross out to the shoulders and release into the neck and the jaw. All the tiny muscles around the mouth and the eyes that run up over the forehead, down the back of the scalp, can release now and let go. With our palms turned skyward, we offer ourselves to this moment. We begin absorbing all the benefits of every posture we've just completed. So try not to move or rush off your mat. Just linger here, bask in this beautiful feeling of stillness and quiet and calm. Stay as long as you can in this moment. Thank you for joining me. Namaste.